Okay. Now, let me get my thing up. Hi, guys. Oh. Hi. If you dare to know me. Ooh, I like that name. Hello, if you dare to know me. Hello. I'm going to light some of my incense. It's an incense kind of night tonight. Hello, my baby squirrels. Hello. Okay. All right, let me get mine up. Mute. Yay. I'll try to be good tonight. Who says we want you to be good, Brad? All right, who do we have? Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's see. Ange, hi Ange, and Jackie. I really like that. If you dare to know me. Ooh, I like that name. And Caroline and Debbie, Brad, Leland, Hexen, Xanthia, John, Doug, hello, Debbie, I think I said already, Whispers of Three, Steven's here, Sherry Bug. Yay. Well, welcome to everyone. Hi, Sue and Trinity. Hi. All right. Hi, Misty. So, couple things tonight. First of all, wow, Simon's interview. That was really good. I enjoyed myself. I knew it would be. Hi, Family Wizard. What is my favorite Sabbath? Ooh. That's hard. I have to kind of say Samhain. Hi, Maddie. Samhain or Beltane. I liked both. I adore both. But you know, it's funny. I love, the more I go in depth with my practice, the more I love all the Sabbaths, because it's the turning of the wheel. And the turning of the wheel is so important to me. It's important to everything that I do. It's important to everything that we are. I love to celebrate. Sabbaths means that, you know, it turns yet again. I love it. I looked great. Great interview. Thank you. I'm dyeing my hair during the live tonight. Yay, Leland. Don't get too high on those fumes. I did mine, although, I don't know. I want to do something different, bold or something soon. Hi, guys, for 16 minutes. Well, hello, Artsy. We'll take you as long as we can get you. Got any recommendations for where I can get altar stuff? All kinds of stuff. If you join our Facebook group, I have a one of our files in there is my trusted, thank you, Angela, just posted the group link, is my trusted witchy dealers. So if you join the group, then you will have access to that. Absolutely. Not that I wouldn't say it, but, you know, trying to figure out how to say each one and all that good stuff. So yes. I thought it was funny how Simon's computer decided to update just before. I know. He messaged me and he's like, oh my goodness, can you believe? And he shows me this picture and I'm like, that is so funny. That happened to me last night in the middle of my live. And he was like, did it take a long time? I said, I'm not an Apple person, so I don't know how long yours is going to take, but mine didn't take too long. And then, of course, I couldn't figure out, I'm so glad it happened then, though, I have to say. I couldn't figure out the Hangouts, the Google Hangouts thing. Because he kept saying he sent me an invite, and I was in the Hangouts app, and I'm like, it says there's no invites. And I sent him a screenshot that says no invites. And he's like, I swear, he's like, okay, I'm sending it again. I'm okay. Nothing. So I thought, shit, what the hell? So what ended up happening, he's like, I sent it to this email. Don't you have an email from me? And I'm like, email? I'm in Hangouts. Isn't that what we're doing? And he's like, you have to go into your email. There was 4 invites sitting in my email. I just thought I had to be on the page. So, you know, my tech abilities. And I said, it's funny when you didn't miss anything yet, honey. We just are starting. It's funny when he said, I just assumed, you know, you've been on longer than me. And I said, Simon, I don't even edit my videos. I don't know all that tech stuff. That's all, it's all him. Hi, Ruby. I haven't gotten to watch your interview yet, but I know, thank you, Brad. It is, I know nothing about Google Hangouts. I know, I'm learning. I really think it's going to be a great platform for us to use for our Yule Fest, so I'm excited about it. Now that I know it, now we can use it for our Yule Fest. Hi, Johnny. Welcome, honey. So I had a great time. I had a great time with the interview. I love Simon, so it was really like hanging out in a chat. And I so wanted to, by the way, I have to say, I did just watch it. Thank you, Ruby. I did just watch it back because I wanted to see all your questions and stuff. And there was a couple questions that we didn't get to answer, and I was going to try to answer them tonight. But of course, I can't remember what they were now. I should have wrote them down. But I did go through and look at all your questions and comments and stuff. It was just great. It was great. I had a great time. Yule Fest. So Yule Fest is going to be the 21st. It'll start 6 p.m. the 21st of December. And it's going to be a 12-hour live chat with different people. So we're having different people's channels come on and talk for an hour or an hour and a half. What did we decide, Maddie? To talk about Yule. And then we're going to do, with Google Hangouts, we're going to do a combined ritual, which we have to start working on it, with up to 10 of us as a combined ritual for Yule as the sun comes up. I'm totally psyched. Where did I get my tapestry? So this one, which is like the Wheel of the Year. I'm trying to remember. This one, I think I got this one when I was living in Watkins Glen at a, there was a pagan shop kind of in Corning, New York, at the mall in Corning, New York. You were so behind. Hi, little dandelion. And so I got it at a shop, but any kind of tapestries like that, usually eBay is a good place. I think I have, did I put any of my other eBay sellers on the trusted dealers list? I bet I didn't, because I was kind of looking at crystals and stuff. I will go in and add a couple of my eBay sellers onto the dealers, the witchy dealers, because I have a couple great sites that sell tapestries. And if they sell tapestries, usually they have quite a few. And that is usually, I've seen that one a couple times. That is on there. So I will try to remember to do that when we're done. What else was I going to say before we started? I got 2 packages today. Perfect. Look at that. When you type in Wheel of the Year Tapestry, it's the first result. Perfect. See? 45 minutes till I leave. Maddie, is it an hour or an hour and a half? Did we decide everybody's going to have an hour or an hour and a half? It depends on how many people we get, right? So we'll probably start out saying everybody will get an hour and a half. I've tried uploading a video all day. See, Ruby? That's why I'm starting to do more lives, because it takes me, for half an hour video usually, it takes me like 3 hours to upload it. I love your 5 guys holding hands to your left. I'm going to be talking about that. That's one of the things I'm talking about. I don't know. I swear, Ruby, that has changed. When I first started at YouTube, it took me like 10, 15 minutes to upload. Oh, an hour. Okay, because an hour and a half would be 8 people. So Maddie, do we have that many people that have signed up already? Well, that is awesome, Leland. It takes me 3 hours to upload a half an hour video. Absolutely. See, And so I feel like they purposely slowed it down. And I somewhat blame my internet as Spectrum, and I hate them. But, I think they've purposely made it worse. So, yep. So are we all filled up? Do we have openings still, Maddie? I should have talked to you probably before I went live. We still have to talk tonight anyways about the altar thing. So I'm going to do live bone readings. Ooh, that would be awesome, Hexen. Yay. I love it. Hi, Barefoot Taurus. Hi, Jack. Yay, yay, yay. Maybe because I don't have many subs. It's not that, though. It really isn't. Anytime, Jen, I was just watching your interview with Simon. Yay. I loved it. I had a good time. I thought it was great. So I hope it came across like, I normally come across. Who did I tell that to? Maddie or Hexen? I said, I think a couple times, maybe it was Keith. I said, I think a couple times I laughed a little too long, and I thought, that's kind of manic, Jen. What are you laughing so long for? Jennifer, did you ever hear about Discord instead of Google Hangouts? Ooh, I have not. I have not. I'll have to look that up. Do you think it's better? Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Love Discord. Ha! I will look that up. So the only thing is, can you connect Discord to YouTube like you can with Hangouts? And because our main thing is YouTube. It was nice that Hangouts you could connect then to YouTube to put it there. Yes, we can organize stuff in Discord better. Oh, so it goes on to YouTube too? Jennifer, your interview with Simon was fantastic. Thank you, Kay. I'm going to YouTube how to upload faster later on and ask the Google. Yay! Yay. Okay, so I figured, I don't know what to start with. Discord is very popular among gamers, and yes, it does allow you to connect to YouTube. Oh, cool. All right, so what are the packages? Yes. That's what I'll start with. I'll start with packages. You didn't sound manic. Oh, good. A couple times, in your own head, you're like, why am I laughing this long? Do I really think this is that funny? I don't know. Why am I? Okay, stop now. Oh, yeah, Discord, you can make group, DMS, and video chat, but I don't know how to connect it to YouTube. Cool. You can even create a free server room that you can use to talk about specific topics. Have a voice chat rooms for specific things, and you can video chat with whomever you choose. Cool. Can't stay long because I'm working. Busy. Ah, I miss you, Dave. You're never on our lives anymore. And then because I was getting ready, and then it was right after mine, I didn't get to see a lot of yours, so I'm sorry. But Jen, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., December 22nd. Available for Yule Fest. Cool. I'm about halfway through the interview. Yay. Good. Maddie, I'm sorry to have to do this. I don't want to bump anybody off, but I did want to kind of introduce it at the beginning. So if you want to change it to like 5:30 and give me just a half an hour to kind of introduce what we're going to be doing and talk a little bit about the spirit of the whole thing, I would really like to do that. Just might be easier for you in the community since personally Google Hangouts is a little clunky. Okay. Sorry, I'm just jumping on. Where is the interview available? Oh, it's on Simon's. You know what? I'm going to put it on my homepage anyways, but it's on the Hermit's Cave. I think I'm going to put it on when I first, when you first hit on my page, I think I'm going to put it on my homepage there. Would you recommend as a Wiccan you should join a coven or a soul practitioner? That is a very personal decision. First of all, I'm not Wiccan. I'm a pagan. I call myself an eclectic pagan witch. Wiccan is more strict. They're very specific about certain things. One of them being that you only do one of their tenets of their religion is harm none, yet lest you be harmed. So whatever you want to do, as long as it doesn't harm anyone. And while I normally apply that to my life, I also know that the world is full of good and bad. And so I do not limit my magic to just no harm magic. I've like twice in my life done any kind of magic that would be considered, I hate to say the word hex because everybody looks at that differently, but that would be considered a hex. So, but I do. Negative. Yeah. And see, but again, that word, that negative word, to me, it was not negative. I was protecting myself more than anything else. So it's a little different. However, as far as coven or, yes, protection. As far as coven or solitary, that is a very personal choice. It depends on if you have people in your community that you would connect with well as a coven. It is totally and completely personal. Okay. Yay. Oh, good. I hope so too, Dave, because we miss you. Thank you. I know very few other Wiccans. No problem. That's okay. And you know, you can start out as solitary and just keep yourself open and learn as much as you can, really. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with the packages. Yay! I'm not going to show... I have nothing against baneful magic. You just have to be willing to take on the possibility of consequences. Sometimes it's worth it. Exactly. Exactly. For example, I call myself a spiritual witch. I'm not a Centero, and I'm not Wiccan. Yes, exactly. Hate when people say witches aren't real. Like, I'll cast a spell on you. Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? All right, so Jessica sent me... oh, phew. I'm afraid I'm going to drop stuff, guys. Sent me something, and all I did, I have not looked at these at all. I just cut open the boxes because it takes me forever in real life, so I didn't want to sit here while I was on with you guys. And some covens are extremely strict and some are insane. Really up to you. Yeah, exactly. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. This is, you guys are absolutely awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is a bag. Oh, I love this. Look at this bag. Isn't that gorgeous? I was like, oh, I love this wrapping paper, but it's an actual bag. Look at beads and everything. That's so cute. I love it. I know what this is. This is not a gift, but it is a gift. This is a deck that I backed on Kickstarter. So I am not going to open this because I want to do a separate video on it. It's going to be really good. I'm really, really excited about it. It's called Lion's Gateway Tarot. And I backed it on Kickstarter. And I didn't realize it was coming. I'm so excited. She did this deck. Hi, Keith. Welcome, honey. Okay, one down. This deck, she did pyrography on wood. Did I see so? Hi, Jen. Hi, fellow squirrels. Hi, Shamara. If you message Jen on Facebook, she will give you her address. Yes, yes, yes. If you message Jen on Facebook, she will give you her address. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, absolutely. She did pyrography on wood and then colored it in. So it's really different. It's really interesting. Really, really, I love it here too. I'm so glad you're here, Kate. I love how the room turned out. It looks great. Thank you so much. I did it all by myself. No, I didn't. My husband totally did it for me. My husband totally did it for me. You know I'm real, so this is what I'm going to say. That's okay. It's okay. I'm going to say that I threw a little bit of a hissy fit. Because I had been asking my husband to help me clean up the room before. You can't hear? Are you the only one? Can everyone else hear me? I hope. Hi, Tamara. Sarah. Okay, it's on her end. Okay, so I had been, for a couple weeks, I had been asking my husband to help me clean up this room. Since Samhain, really. Because I had everything for Samhain out, and I really needed to bring Samhain stuff downstairs and sort through it and redo this part up here. And because I'm ADD and a squirrel, it takes me like 3 times as long as, what's not working? It glitched a bit, but we can hear. Really? What the hell? Damn it. It takes me 3 times as long to clean a room as it does him. He is very OCD and he's very focused. And so I told him, you know, if you can just sit here with me and keep me on track, because I will take something and go to put it away, and then there's 4 other things there that I now have to organize. And he will be like, hey, where are you? Get back here. Time to do this room. Put it down and come back. So, so this morning I said, okay, I'm going up to clean my room. And I kind of looked at him, and he's like, okay. So I came upstairs and I kind of started throwing things around just a little. And when he came up, he said to me, okay, I'm going to grab this. What do you want over it? And I said, don't fucking bother. I know how to grab that. I can certainly lift it and I'll put what I want over it. So apparently I was just a little bit nervous because I took it out on him. Just a tiny little bit. But so he's so good. So he left, and I was like, he left. So I jumped in the shower. I'm like, fine. I should show you my couch. I did throw a lot of things on my couch, which he left, which is fine. Oh yes, we've made up. We're fine. But when he came back, I was getting out of the shower, and he was doing this. So yeah. So I was not a very good girl. Hi, mermaid. So yeah, he did most of this. He brought, this is from downstairs. He cleared it off and brought it up. Now, on a side note though, if he would have just came up and sat with me any of the, I don't know, 4 weeks that I've been asking him to do that, I would have done this. But I needed his energy to keep me focused because I am a squirrel. Okay, I'll leave it at that. There's some creep's dog in all different websites. Apparently, I have to get the name and I'll post it on Thirsty Witch. He thinks he's a witch hunter. What? He thinks he's a witch hunter? Okay, that's different. Okay, so the other package is from our own Ange. Bye, Artsy. Thanks for stopping by, sweetie. Now it sounds absolutely crazy, but apparently he's on Jersey, which is trying to find out where people live and stuff. Ew, I think I heard about that. And I haven't looked into it yet because I was busy, which sounds really bad now that I'm saying that out loud. I will go back and find, someone sent me a link or something, and I have to find that. Okay. Can we report them? Yeah, we'll definitely do something. So this is from our own Ange, which is why I saved it till last, because I really was like, hey. I have to say, guys, I feel so much better now, though, because this said it was from Jessica, and I'm like, oh, thanks so much, Jessica. Jessica who? I know a couple Jessicas, and this last name did not sound familiar to me. I'm like, shit, was I supposed to send something else? So glad that was a Kickstarter deck. Okay. I am such a squirrel. You guys are all right. From my awesome Ange. Show free baby. Okay, Jen, you cannot post your address out there. We don't need that crap trying to harm you and your family. Yeah, good luck. Again, I have to say, now, you're right. All my boys aren't here right now. But how dumb is he to fuck with witches? Like, dude, you are really messing with the wrong people. That's pretty much the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But anyway, thank you, mamas. Are witches real? Yes, of course we're real. Are you real? Okay. Any witches in the DC area? I'm moving there in a few weeks. Oh, I'm sure there are. Look at Witchvox. Do you know Witchvox? That has a listing of pagan communities within communities. And you can, like, anywhere in the world, you can click on and see what kind of community, pagan community you have. So you practice dark magic. Oh, Lord. That is not really in my vocabulary. Okay. And, oh, so Ange, are you here? I know you are. I think you are. They're everywhere. That's right. We are everywhere. Before I read this out loud. Oh, good. Can I read this out loud? I just thought of that. I'm like, oh, maybe I should. Yes, we sacrifice children, dance under the naked. Hey, some of us do dance naked under the moon, Hexen. Just not in front of people usually. Okay, good. I can read it out loud. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Mama Squirrel, for all you do for all of us nuts. You have created this beautiful community, and I am so proud and happy to be a part of it. I am so sorry that I'm so slow in getting this shipped to you. Oh, please. Are you kidding me? Do you know me? I've been dealing with a lot of pain and health issues these past few months. I included some mesquite. Yay! Palo Verde pods for you collected from my backyard before Samhain. Yay! I also included some Apache tears that my family and I found in the Arizona desert when I was a child. That is the coolest thing ever. There is a deck included, which I picked up as a thrifty find for just $5 on Etsy. Yes! That I cannot. I love that. A $5 deck. That is freaking awesome. The last thing in the box is 3 watercolor paintings I made for you. I hope this package finds you in good spirits and that you have a blessed Yule. And, love you. Love you, love you, love you. If I were naked, my white ass would shine brighter than the moon herself. Okay, Brad, do you see me? Can you imagine? This is my arm. Can you imagine my ass? Come on. Talk about white. This is, come on. There is no way that you are whiter than this. Really. Okay. First of all, I've never danced nude under the moon. Hexen, what's the matter with you? Really? All right. There's a lot of woods out here. I'll send you up into the woods so you can do that when you come in May. I challenge thee to a white-off. You are on, mister. I am right there. Because I'm telling you, I'm winning this one. Okay, first of all, this is the cutest bag. Do you see this bag? Look at this bag. It is so cute. I want to read all these little Newsday things. That is so cute. I'm sure it was just a bag, but I really like the bag. Am I like a child? Boom. Yay. Hi. Look at them. Oh. Yay. Those are the little pods. Can you see them? Hold on. Just a squirrel. It's okay. We're all like children. Me either. Don't want to scare the moon away. On a roll, troll hunter. Bam. Damn. Can you see this? Woo. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And I wouldn't want to pay for somebody's therapy afterwards. Oh, please, you guys. Like, nobody has ever seen a naked body. I cannot tell you. When I went to Brushwood, which is I know I've talked about this before, but I don't know if all of you are here, which is a pagan campground in New York, but it's like way upstate, I think, like around the Adirondacks or something, I think. It's a long way away from here. But when I went to that, it's after you get past the initial driveway, it's skyclad, like if you are, which is naked. So when I went down there, I have to, my 11-year-old, now at the time, wow, was this 6 years ago? Holy crap. He was 11 when we went. It was 6 years ago? Oh my God. I hate, time is so weird. So, oh, did I miss stuff? I'm sorry. I play Uno. Oh, good, Johnny. Oh, Ange answered. Okay, good. Okay. So there were naked people all over the place, and they were not like, you know, Kate Moss naked. They were like me naked. They were like you naked. They were not all pretty people, but on the inside, they were really pretty. Hi, supportive Tara. How are you, Lisa? When I'm home, yay! Yep, you're listening to naked people. Yep. And I had my 11-year-old boy with me. And at first I was like, how's he going to deal with this? But it was because I dealt with it right. He was awesome. I can see you. I'm sorry. What are you saying, honey? Hi. Oh, hi. Shit. Not Nicole anymore. I'm going to end up calling you not Nicole. You know that, right? Chantel? Catherine. Ha! Did I say Chantel last time? I think I did last time too, didn't I? I swear I will get it. I swear. It's okay. It's all right, Dawn. Don't worry about it. So, yes. So, there was naked people all over. There was, you know, naked old guys. Come on. Who wants to see balls hanging down to your knees? But after a while, you didn't notice. Because I wasn't looking at that. I was hanging with them. And they danced around the fire. We had a huge drum circle. And all these naked people danced around the fire. It was awesome. That is where I met, oh, my brain, Margot Adler. That she was at the fire. She was not naked. I was not naked, but they were around the fire. And I had an awesome discussion with Margot Adler, the pagan writer who wrote Drawing Down the Moon 2 weeks before she died. It was incredible. And it is such an amazing place. So when people talk about dancing naked under the moon, to me, I'm like, awesome. I mean, I guess you would have to trust the people that you were with, but it was incredible. I loved it. Yeah, she died. She died 2 weeks after but she knew she was going. She had cancer. And I did not, here's the weird thing is balls hanging down the knees. I know. The weird thing is I did not know who she was at that time. I was not a new pagan, but like, it's funny. The kid that I went with, is the, very awesome, wonderful, mentor that I had when I first got to Rochester, David. And he was like, that is Margot Adler. And I'm like, oh, cool. No idea what that is. And he was like, never mind. And so he didn't tell me. And so I sat down and had this awesome, all right, I'll tell it really quick. How long have we been on? 35 minutes. I'm sorry, you guys. So we sat down and had this amazing conversation because I was like, what I said to her, which goes back to the naked thing, is here these people are dancing around the fire. It's dark. It's summer. And they're dancing around the fire. And I said to her, I would never be able to do that because the mosquitoes love me. I would have bug bites in places I never want a bug bite. And she laughed and she's like, you just have to know how to handle the bugs. And I'm like, yeah, well, I have never, I mean, DEET, you know, but even though I don't like DEET, but I have never been able to keep the mosquitoes off me because something about my blood, this Irish white skin thing, they love me. I hate that. And she's like, you just have to ask them not to bite you. And I was like, oh, come on. You just have to ask them not to bite you? Hey, mosquitoes, can you not bite me, really? She goes, yeah, I'm not kidding. And I'm like, yeah, they love Irish blood and transparent skin. Absolutely. I'm like, okay, mosquitoes, can you not bite me? And she goes, well, you don't believe it. I'm like, well, of course I don't believe it. She goes, no, you really have to ask them. So I'm like, okay, I'll try anything. Fine. Mosquitoes, I really cannot deal with. Why did he cheat on Santa so bad that even the mosquitoes quite like monks? What? I don't know what that is. Anyways, I really, thank you. I don't know if that was a troll or just someone, I don't know. Anyways, I really was like, okay, I'll try. I did. And I'll tell you what, for the first time in my entire life, I sat out all night with all of them. I had this awesome discussion about what she did, which she didn't tell me. She wrote like one of the most famous pagan books ever written. What she told me is she worked at NPR. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So we started talking politics. We started talking about pagans and politics. We talked about all kinds of stuff. I did not get one effing bug bite. Not one. Me, who ends up with, I mean, I look like one big bug bite usually if I ever do that in the summertime. I did not get one bug bite. Not one. And I had a great time all night talking to her. I stayed up all night talking to Margot Adler. It was amazing. And when I went home, I still didn't realize who she was until she died. David called me, the kid that I went with that tried to get me into Gardnerianism. And he's like, Margot died. I'm like, really? She died? Aw. I mean, she was totally, she knew that she was going. We did talk about that some. She talked about, she's like, I'm okay with it. I wish I had more time because I have so much more to say. But I'm okay with that. I have done what I needed to do. Selena Fox, oh, I bet she's just like that. And I'm okay with that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So then I was like, I wonder what she did do. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, drawing down the moon. She wrote drawing down the moon. I'm like, I cannot. I called David. I'm like, why didn't you tell me who she was? Why didn't you tell me that? I could not believe that I had spent an entire night talking to Margot Adler about just nothing and stuff and nothing. Hi, Molly. Like 2 weeks before she died. I have this incredible, awesome pagan experience that I didn't know at the time, but was freaking awesome. I just love it. What's your blood type, Jen? They've studied that they can tell blood types and target specifics. O negative here. And oh my God, they eat me alive. I imagine I think I'm the donor blood, whichever one that is. Oh no. I am O something, but I can't remember which one. I just imagine all of us in a few years bragging about how we know this amazing world. You're so cute, Ange. Thank you. I'm literally staring at drawing down the moon on myself right now, wigging out. I know, right? I totally was like, this is the most amazing thing that could ever happen to me. And I didn't know that was her. It was such a freaking awesome, cool woman. And I totally had a great time. It was like a sign to me that I was on the right path. I think at that moment, I mean, at that point, so you're talking 6 years ago. So at that point, I had been practicing for 10 years. But you start out slow. You kind of figure out where, especially back then, we didn't have this. And That's 3 in 40 minutes. Anyways, we had a couple, but we, we didn't have this. We did not have this. So you start off really slow and you don't really know what you're doing. And I remember trying to figure out how to pronounce things. And there was nobody on YouTube or something that was talking about pagan stuff. So I remember being really excited when on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Willow said Athame. And I was like, oh, that's how you say that. I had been saying Athame forever. That was so cool to me that I now knew how to actually say it because I'd only read it in books. So this experience to me was really affirming of this is where I'm supposed to be. Oh my God, yes, we only had what the bookstore offered, right? That was it. I didn't know how to pronounce most stuff. I was like, what? I don't know how to pronounce half the crap we use. So it was a very life-affirming, spiritual affirming thing to me that I had this awesome experience. Was like, yeah, I'm on the right path. I'm so on the right path. I'm good. Okay, what did we do before the internet? I know. Brad's killing everyone again. I love you, Brad. You're just hilarious. Surprisingly, I've made more friends online than in my local. Me too. Me too. And part of that, I think, now, Ben isn't in here, right? He's not. Bessem gets me every damn time. I just say, give me the damn broom. Right? I know. That is one. I think I was saying Besum. I don't think I was saying Bessem. I think I was saying something else. You should be an author and publish. Ooh, that's possible. I've thought about it. I have a really interesting backstory to how I get here. So, yes. Yeah, the internet has really helped me find some incredible friends. Me too. I am so grateful to be here with you guys. I just love it. Just love it. All right, let me keep going. Now that we're 42 minutes in. Oh my God. So, Apache Tears that you picked out. I'm so psyched. Oh my gosh, and these are freaking... Okay, whoo! The energy in these is amazing. I knew it was going to be this too. When you handpick your own tools, guys, that's why I talk about so much making your own wand, carving your own stuff. When Hexen did that clay, that's one of the things I have to show you is I went out and bought a big, huge block of clay today because I'm grateful for you guys too. Because when you create your own tools, something happens. When you find your own stones out in the world, it is an amazing... This is Apache Tear. And Ange lives in Arizona. And so she picked up these Apache Tears where the story is from, around where the Apache Tears would have fallen and turned into these incredible stones. So I have huge goosebumps. I'm sure you can't see it because I have huge goosebumps because they are so amazing. So amazing. I wish we had chicken soup for pagans. That's a good idea. We should do that. We could totally make a chicken soup for pagans. That is an awesome idea. Putting that one in the back of my mind. I love it. I don't know the story behind Apache Tears. Oh, no. Okay, so the story, and I'll try to do this quickly. Okay. Okay. Now, yes. Oh, yes, a crystal dig site. Yes. Was it you I was talking to about that, or was it Ben? I can't remember now. But Yes, Lisa, it drives me nuts. They all laugh at me. They say they want to see my face when I finally come back because my internet drops so many times during my lives. I'm like, I hate the fucking internet. Okay, so, yes, there is a couple dig sites near us, and we can, no, it's mine. We can definitely create pumpkin soup for pagans. Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. I like that. And I think, yeah, I like that. Okay. Hi, Bookline S. Where the hell was I? Damn it. Oh, yes, dig sites. There are dig sites. We definitely, there's a couple different ones, and so we will do that for sure. Yes, and yes. Yay. Oh, look at. These are so cool. Oh, and I just love this. Love it. I love it. Oh, I just love it. Look at you, even packaged. Oh, look at that bag, you guys. Oh, that's gorgeous. What does your provider say about, where did it go? Oh, I'm way behind. No wonder. What does your provider say about your internet problems? They say, suck my left nut. They are, because Spectrum is like the only place to get internet, really. I mean, you can kind of get some off of DirecTV or something, but they don't give a shit. They know they've gotcha. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, Ange. Oh, I just love this bag. My boyfriend in the room goes, what do you keep laughing at? I know. My husband doesn't even ask anymore. Oh, my God. I spit my water out on my iPod. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, Ange. They would be so honored to have Mother Squirrel even acknowledge their left nut, right? Oh, my God. Gee, I have a headache for almost 2 weeks now. A scale of 1 to 10, it fluctuates. I get migraines, but this isn't that. I've tried just about everything, any input. Kay, is it, why can't Spectrum be charter again? I know anything. Spectrum is just shit. Kay, is this the worst pain you've ever felt in your head? Mama Squirrel, Apache Tear Story. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I dropped my seltzer water. Real quick, let's focus on Kay for 1 second, just because I want to make sure she's okay. Is this the worst pain you've ever felt in your head? I need to know that as a medical person. Okay. Go to speedtest.net sometimes and tell me what you're down. I will. It's different pain. Okay. So if it's not the worst pain you've ever felt, that makes me feel a little better. It's different from where it usually is. It's different in place. It's different in how you feel. Okay, if it's really different, I would say, I hate to say this. I mean, I will light a candle. I will send healing. But if it's different than it normally is, I would, the way it feels. Think about doctors. Yeah, I hate to say that because I don't love running to the ER all the time, but yeah, does your doctor have a nurse line you can call? Because if it's different, then that usually it should be a sign to say this is not the normal thing. Excedrin is really good, better than medication I was getting. I know, my Excedrin migraine I love, but it goes around 5 to 10. Yeah, it feels different. Yes, please, Kay, take care of yourself, honey. Go get checked out just to be sure, because you just never know. Absolutely. So here is the deck. The Tarot House. Ooh, do I know this deck at all? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, CT. I would start with the CT. Play around with headaches. My 15-year-old that just had, yeah, see? You don't want to play around with that. Yes, yes. I like that. Really interesting. All right. Just make sure, okay, if it increases too much, just go take care of it for me, please. The world. Ooh, I do like these. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I'm not going to go through all of these right now, guys, but yeah, these are awesome, Ange. These are the kind of, I love when Pip decks give you a little bit of something, something. And so it kind of helps to get the reading through a little bit. When it look at like the Two of Swords, they're crossed. So, and they're over water. So that, to me, that's just a little bit of help. They may be pips, but it's a little bit of help in there. And I really like that. Like it, like it, like it. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It is better to go and find out it's not serious. Yes, 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 yes. Very good advice. Definitely. Ange's paintings. Ange's paintings. Ready? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Ange, these are gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous. And they are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at. I am so in love with these. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Oh, look, look, look. Yes, 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 yes. I could add them to the wall behind me. Oh, and they are gorgeous. And that I'm blown away. They are gorgeous. Thank you so much, Ange. They are, to me, I love everything. But these are the cream on top. They are gorgeous. Love, love, love these. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Apache Tear Stories, before I lose it. So the Apache women found that there was, the white people were starting to steal some of their men, and they were fighting with their men, and they kept, just going at them, and they trying to make them go into different land, and they were pushing them forward, and the Apache warriors had a horrible, horrible battle where they lost many, many, many men because they didn't have guns. They were outnumbered, they were out-weaponized, and the Apache women knew that they were going to lose most of their men. So they went to pray to their gods. Yes. They went to pray to their gods, and it was up on a cliff. Why do I want to say it was up on a cliff? No. The Apache men, to save their women, took them up onto a cliff so the women could get away. And as they were getting away, they walked the Trail of Tears. And for each Apache that they lost, one of their tears hit the ground and became the Apache tears. The obsidian that you can see through is called the Apache tears, and that's why they work so well for grief, because it is. Oh, I love Hamilton. Yes, oh God, yes. That the Apache women are giving you a relief for grief, because they cried and they grieved so much that no one has to grieve as much as they did. So they are very powerful stones. It's wonderful, 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 wonderful story. So, Ange, I adore you. I adore, yes, I know it. Thank you, Jen. I am just blown away, honey. You are awesome, and I am so appreciative, and you rock. I adore you. Adore you. Adore you. Love it. Thank you, honey. And I'll let you know. I do want to, so, you can't see it anymore. Can you see it? I don't know. Okay. Welcome. Absolutely. Sharing stories like that. So the candle here is going to be lit every time we get together. And there is a story behind that as well. That is called the Circle of Friends candle holder. And I received that as a gift from my first mentor, David, who, it's funny, I had been on this path for so long already, but it didn't come together until I moved to Rochester and met David. And even though he was Gardnerian, so he was different than me in a lot of ways. Gardnerians are very much more strict. But he taught me just a lot. He initiated me into his coven. He taught me a lot about working with other witches. So, there's a story behind the Circle of Friends, which says, the Indian legend says that at the end of the evening, friends would gather around a bonfire and share their hearts and speak of the good qualities of each other and remember times shared. As the embers faded, their friendship was said to be sealed anew, bringing them closer together. As you sit with the candle lit in the middle of your circle of friends, it will surround and embrace all who sit with you and bring good luck and good love to those who stay together. And so, because of that story, I really wanted to share that with you because I feel like you all are my coven. You are my circle of friends. And I am so happy that you are. I value you guys so much. I adore how we are together. And I love you guys. Love you guys. Yay. It's a love fest. And I can't wait for May. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun. Fun, 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 fun. May, fun. Okay. Wow. So we are at an hour and we haven't even started talking about crystal balls, have we? Wow. And I didn't, I adore you guys. I so adore you guys. So I did want to just, oh my God, this is so heavy. I always forget to switch accounts. Right? Squirrel. Time flies, right? So today, because of Hexen's awesome video showing us about clay poppets, and, originally Maddie's video showing us about poppets, and then Hexen, hey Jen, an idea. What? You have an idea? I love it. Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it. Squirrel. You fell asleep, Rachel. Why don't we just chat about opening the third eye? That's a good idea. Okay, I like it. Absolutely. So I got a 10-pound block of clay today at Michael's. It was marked at $12.99, and so when you go into Michael's, you always can put the 50% off coupon one item. So I went in with a friend of mine, and I got this alone and made him do the other 3 things that I got. So I got 50%. And I found glass balls for witch balls. And what else did I get? Something else. We'll throw. Da, da, da. No, you don't have to. Oh, you don't have to kiln it or bake it. No, it's an air dry. What else did I? Where is there's some? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I just got a little plastic tool set because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to work with it. Good. Yes, glass balls for witch balls. At Michael's, these packages were marked at $7 a piece. And these are really big ones, and these are kind of medium-sized one. And they're glass, so the energy can get in and out. And they were 50% off, so I paid $7 for both of them. So I can make witch balls. So I'm going to put herbs in them. Can I show the tools? Yes. Ooh, yes. Okay. Maybe. I can. So it's just kind of a little scoop and then a pointy end. I know I love Michael's coupons. And then there's one with little, ridges on the top there. And I don't know what that's for. That looks kind of interesting on that end. I have some not so clay kind of ideas about that. But anyways. I use that one to push in the eyes. It's more than 4, Jackie. That 4 was like 2 times ago. I think this is like 6. Yeah, it's a lot. And then a straight edge and a smaller kind of almost scoop. So I guess I will figure it out as I go. But I'm excited. I want to make a goddess. So that's why I started doing it. They have similar ones at the Dollar Tree. Saw them today. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, these were pretty cheap. They had, holy cow, they had kits for clay that were like $40. And I just need a little something. We'll see. Okay. Why? Why do you feel alone? No feeling alone. Will you be doing a video on making witch balls? I certainly can. Absolutely. Show the different herbs and glitter. Glitter is awesome in witch balls. Yes, I can. Why do you feel alone, Catherine? What? Tell me, my darling. I hate typing time. So I ask a question, then... I don't know. Well, don't feel alone. Feel togetherness. You can connect to us anytime you want. And that is what we're going to talk about, is opening your third eye. I've made them with holly glitter. I love putting glitter in there. Don't feel lonely. We are here. We should do a witchcraft. Yes. I have a whole board on Pinterest, by the way, that is DIY witchy. All kinds of ideas in there. I don't want to, but I've had a few people ask me about the ones I've shared. If Mother Squirrel is going to, I'm off the hook. You are not off the hook, mister. Hi, Anastasia. Hopefully that makes sense. Uh-oh, what makes sense? Sending you a Care Bear style. Yes, energetic hug. Woo! Yes. And you are not off the hook, Brad. Because yours are going to be different than mine. So you have to show what you do so that I can show what I do. Because mine is so much less crafty than yours is. Yours looks awesome. And I can't wait till the next giveaway so I can show that one. But yes, see, everybody wants you to do it, Brad. You have to do it. Yep, see, multiple. See, people want multiples, Brad. You are not off the hook. You have to do it now. Yes. What's a witch ball? Yep, you glitched. More balls, the better. Yes, Catherine, we are here for you, honey, and you have to connect. Connect, connect, connect. Open mouth, insert foot. Ah! I gotcha. You just got scolded by Mama Squirrel. Okay. All right, opening up your third eye. So if you have not done that yet, if you have never opened up your third eye and you need to start opening up your third eye, there's a couple different ways to do it. You can kind of begin to make yourself aware of your third eye, and that will help to slowly open it, but it is a very slow process that way. Or you can swing the door open and bam, be open, which is what I did, which is harder, I would say. But I didn't want to creak in a little bit at a time. It is really about, Stephen, you had a question. Are you still here, Stephen? Stephen. Yes, you're listening. You had a question on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I have to make sure I answer that. And I don't think I've answered that yet. So now I'm going to try to find it, unless you can tell me what it was. What was that experience like? It was amazing. Also, though, that's when my migraine started. Someone asked me last time when I was on here for my recipe for pain oil. There you go. Hell yeah. Is it true you can go nuts by opening up your third eye? That's what someone told me. Awesome. That does not sound nuts at all, Kendra. Put a sticker on your head so you know where to focus that energy. That's a great idea. Okay. I shouldn't say that's bullshit, Carmen, but that's bullshit. You cannot go nuts by opening up your third eye unless you're nuts already. That's okay. Please do not be sorry for, and no question. And I want to make sure my frustration is not with your question. It's with idiot people who tell you that. That's right. You become aware. So you feel very different about stuff, but the outside world stays the same. So when you change, someone said before they don't have a third eye, and I began saying you do have one, and stop because I feel like I sound crazy if I start to explain more. Also, I don't know what she believes in. Yeah. When you change and the world around you doesn't change, oftentimes people will look at you like you're crazy. You have to you have a little bit of a thick skin around that kind of stuff. It was about discovering, it was about discovering and connecting with spirit guides. Do you need to open your third eye first? No. They can help you open your third eye. Absolutely. You do not, in order to connect with spirit at all, you do not need to open your third eye. Now, when you do open your third eye, it helps. It's like so much easier to connect. But under Gigi, oh yeah. But you absolutely can connect to spirit animal, to spirit guides. Absolutely. Because I did. I absolutely connected to at least one of my guides and my spirit animal way before my third eye. My third eye just blinked. I love it. Okay, so yes. All right. By the way, so let me finish my thought. Oh my God, I'm so squirrel tonight. Hold on. Yes, you definitely perceive things much differently. And like, did I say this last night? It's like if you had glasses all your life So, you know, when you woke up in the morning and everything's kind of blurry and you can't see, it's like going from that to contacts or that to new glasses that you just have. And you know how the colors look differently, and it just makes it so much easier to connect to that connection web, that spirit web of connection, when you do open it. Thank you. I like that analogy because I was blind for so long. Before I had surgery, I was like legally blind. Not that I couldn't see, but like I had terrible, terrible vision. I was legally blind. And then I wore contacts as soon as I wore hard contacts when they first came out. Bet you all, most of you don't remember hard contacts because they didn't last very long. Then I wore contacts forever, but I wasn't good about changing them out and cleaning them right. And then I got LASIK, and it was like a different world had opened up. Yeah, they were horrible. That's good. That's awesome. But when you don't have to have contacts, when you can wake up in the morning and not have to put eye drops in or find your glasses and you can see, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yes, they were glass. If you're trying to say glass, they were glass at first. Okay. So yes, you can connect without opening up your third eye. I would love to know how that feels, Jen. I know. Never mind speaking in tongues. Okay, I'm scared of LASIK. Oh, Rachel. Don't be scared. Not anymore. As long as you go to somebody reputable. They've done so many of them now. Hi, bunny kisses. Yay, you just finished. That's awesome. We've just been fucking around here since we went on for an hour and 13 minutes. We're just now starting to get into stuff. Right? I hated so many things I hated about contacts. I hated glasses worse, but I hated contacts. Okay. So, opening the third eye. Meditation, I would say yes. Meditation is not the only way to open up your third eye. There are specialized people who can open it for you. But I only know of, like, I've met two, but yeah, at Lilydale. Lilydale, you bang your head on the wall, yes. Tell us how you did. Okay, I did not do it through the people at Lilydale. I've met two people who could do it at Lilydale who were so connected to spirit that both of them were women that they literally could, but you had to give them permission. But I've seen it happen that they could lay hands on you and open up your third eye, which was really cool. The way I did it. Okay. I have a friend who used to wear hard contacts. She was always saying, everyone stop moving unless contact. Yeah, right? I know. Horrible, horrible, horrible. There's your water I was picking up on. Okay. Reiki masters, can they do it? I've heard of that. I don't know any personally who could do that, though. But I'm sure if you go to, the higher ups, I bet you they probably could. I don't know. I've never met a Reiki master who could, though. How did I do it? I went to a mediumship class with people who were trained in Lilydale. And we did a group meditation, which was highly intense. And, it kind of reminds me of, it's funny, when I do guided meditations, I take a lot of what I do from the people that I learned at Lilydale from. And they're very good at guided meditations. And the one that we did to open up the third eye was a guided meditation that the Yule meditation that I did this week reminds me a lot of that. It was like walking up crystal stairs. You get to a platform. You know, they guided you through this whole thing. And you open all these doors, which are symbolic of, that's how you did it too? Perfect. Which are symbolic of the doors, the blockages that your mind has created since childhood to block your third eye. The first thing that I will tell you is if you live in an area that you have public water and they put fluoride in your water, stop drinking it. Do not drink fluoride. Fluoride is shit. After you have grown your teeth, don't do fluoride. Don't do fluoride toothpaste. Don't do fluoride water. Don't do fluoride. Please. If you are interested in your third eye at all. Fluoride calcifies your third eye. And makes it very difficult to open it because you have to get through all of these layers of calcified fluoride to get to your third eye. So it takes a while if you have been drinking your well water, you're safe. Awesome. I wanted to ask you that, Jen. How far are you from Lilydale? That's one place I've always wanted to go since I was a little girl. We are, I think we're about 3 hours, I believe. It's been a long time since I've been, 3 hours though. I have people in my town though that have been trained in mediumship from Lilydale. They've been to Lilydale training from mediumship. So is that still the case if you use a Brita filter? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if Brita filters can take fluoride out or not. That's a very good question. I would be interested to know that answer. I'd have to look it up. I bet they, I don't know. My instinct is to say I bet they can't. But I don't know for sure. Hi, Mad Witch. The whole process sounds like a horror story, but opening your third eye is worth it. I know, and I hate to do that. I hate to, hi, Maddie. Yay, you're back. I only have access to public water. Okay, you... only reverse osmosis. Shoot, I had a feeling. You only have access to public water. Stop, buy water. We are discussing how to open your third eye. Yes, please drink bottled water. Yes. It's not that expensive. Hi, Lulu. So one of the things that I talked about, and apparently a lot of people didn't know, is if you are on public water, buy the big jugs, honey. The big jugs of water. If you're on public water and they put fluoride in their water, stop drinking it. Stop using toothpaste with fluoride in it. Stop drinking water that has fluoride in it. Yes. There you go. Because that fluoride calcifies your third eye. You don't need fluoride at all after your teeth are grown, which I'm trying to stay away from saying I don't even think you need it for your teeth. Because scientists have said apparently. But there are lots of toothpaste that do not have fluoride. There are some that they sell. Tom's is a great company. Right at Walmart is Tom's toothpaste. And it says right on there it does not have fluoride in it. Yes, Tom's. Right at Walmart. So there's lots of toothpaste without fluoride. You just have to look at them. Or look for them. Not look at them. You just have to look for them. They're in most stores now. Because people are starting to become aware of that. But it calcifies your third eye. It makes it much, much harder. And I'm sure, it's funny. I try not to do the conspiracy theory thing. Because, yes, you're being told to avoid plastic bottles. Absolutely, I agree. They have big gallons though. Or you can, we bought, actually that's what we do. We bought, you know, one of those water cooler things, and the initial investment, if you go to Walmart and you get one of those water cooler things and there's a big, you know, plastic thing on there, the initial investment was like $50, I think. And then when you trade it in, you go and trade it in, and it's really cheap. It's like $4, not even $3 or something, to fill your big 5-gallon thing, and you bring it home and do that again. Try and find toothpaste without any mint in it. Charcoal toothpaste a lot of times doesn't have mint in it. Baking soda toothpaste doesn't have mint in it all the time. Ever since I started using more and more natural products, I've noticed I'm way more empathetic, super aware of my surroundings. Yes, absolutely. My hubby picks up water from a natural source in the woods. Absolutely. You can make clove toothpaste. Yes. Here's a wild thought, and I have done this, although I haven't recently. You don't have to brush your teeth. You can do coconut oil. Your dentist is wrong. I don't know how else to say that. Your dentist is wrong. Yep, coconut oil. There you go. If you use coconut oil like mouthwash for, I think it's 2 minutes. Yep, it is a racket. That cleans your teeth also. My gums, they're breaking down. Oil pulling. Thank you. I knew. I'm like, what the hell is it called? Thank you. At my gums, they're breaking down. Yeah, I bet they are. All kinds of, the chemicals that we put in our mouths to clean our teeth is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Coconut oil is good for skin. Yes, coconut oil is amazing. Absolutely. You can use nothing to brush your teeth. My dentist told me that toothpaste is just for fresh breath. See? It is. You might not even need toothpaste all the time. Just use a rag or a wet toothbrush. Yep, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Baking soda. Yep. People use baking soda. Absolutely. I know. I know. Oh, Brad. I adore you. Oh, that was good. I was just going to say, I know, me too, but I'm going to stop myself and say instead, something else. Where is your comment? Here it is. I guess texture of coconut oil. Yes, I was not crazy about the texture of coconut oil in my mouth either. And I'm not going to tell you if I'm a swallower or not, because you all don't need to know that. But it's something that you get used to after a little while. I don't know, like anything that you put in your mouth, you get used to it after a little while, and now I'm done. Yeah, they are just bones. We need to just remove the gunk we get in them. Better to floss and just brush with coconut oil or baking soda. Yes. I have sensitive teeth. Uh-huh. I'm sure you do, because you've been putting chemicals in it forever. Also, most of the bad breath comes from your tongue. Yes, 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 yes. That's why Tom's is great. Yes. Charcoal toothpaste. Yes, I'm done. I know, right, Alex? It just, whew, done. Yep. Thank you, Brad. I'm done. Just make sure what you use for your teeth doesn't damage or scratch them. Yes. So funny. Oh, Brad, I love you. No kisses for any of you if you don't brush your teeth. Oh, that was just too good. I'm just done. You're hilarious. Okay. Yep. I have an open book. I have no shame. I know. And you know, usually I am the open book, but you make me seem like I'm a closed off old hag. Okay. Oh, focus. What am I focusing on? What question am I answering now? Shit. Hi, Amethyst Moonstone. What question am I answering? Because I totally lost it. Brad, just I'm done. I don't know what question I'm answering anymore at all. Third eye. Thank you. Third eye? Is that what I'm doing? Okay. And how you open it, right? Yes. Okay. Unbelievable. All right. So a guided meditation, opening doors. So you begin to open the doors, which energetically and symbolically stand for the blocks that you have put up in your own mind from childhood about, somehow the topic always comes back around to sex. I know, right? Usually it's me and somebody else's live talking about penises, but not here. Hi, Karen. Yes, you missed a lot. As you open each of these doors, you begin to feel that awareness. Your awareness comes into fruition. No sacral chakra talk. You look at the world differently. You start looking at things in a light of a spiritual connection. And so when you look at people differently, you start to realize that your third eye is opening. And it's such a hard, we just have to do it. And I don't know if I could even do it on a video. I'm trying to think of, I'm going to call my mediumship people from Lilydale and ask them if they think it's possible to do that on a video. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can. Yes. It's like seeing a new color you've never seen before. Yes, absolutely. So it's such a personal thing that you have to connect to these people. Sure, you can ask a question. That you have to connect to these people and really energetically connect, which I can connect to you guys, but I don't know if I could do that in a way to connect enough to open your doors. Does that sound right? You can actually feel it as well. Yes, I was taken by using the visualization thing, the mansion, Chalice Cupway. Yes, in person. That's what I mean, in person. I don't know if I could do it, online. In person, yes. I don't know. I don't know if it'd work online because I don't know if I could connect enough to help you open those doors. I'm a psychic and working with magic and card readings. Yesterday I was in the car and my arm started to burn. It's best not. Having one-on-one is better. Yeah, I know it. I'd hate to do that and then there was a scar. So what's your question? I still didn't get a question in there, Con. I'm sorry. Molly, I don't even smile anymore because it's so embarrassing. I'm scared to death of the dentist. I am too. I don't go to the dentist very much. Molly, I have to run out and pick up my husband. All right, Mermaid, thanks for joining us. Maybe we can have some sessions in May. That's what I was going to say, is if you're coming, do I think it might be dangerous? Do I think your psychic abilities might be dangerous? I can be a guinea pig. Yeah, we can try that, Ange, and see what happens. For sure, because Ange and I do know this touch. No, I don't think it's dangerous. You might have lye in your car trunk. What? Are you talking about soap making or lye to like break up bodies? let's get back to, I have 50 pounds. What? What the hell are we talking? Okay, I'm gonna pretend I don't see the chat. Both. Okay, hi Johnny. Okay, yes. So you're welcome. Con, you're welcome. All right. Once you open up, there is a last door, and there is a key that you need to have the key to open this last door. And the key is a number of things. It depends on the person, and that's what I mean when you're connecting. First of all, I don't know if it would work in a big group either, because you have to figure out what that person's key is. Some people, it is you have to take a drink from a sacred chalice if they're water people or that kind of thing. Some people have to dig in the earth and reach a root, and they have to connect to that root. If you're like an earth person, I thought I had some work in my mouth. I don't see my dentist. Some people so it's an elemental thing. And also it is at the root of their belief that this is actually going to happen. So if you have someone that thinks you're full of shit and that there is no third eye, when you get to this last door, you kind of feel like it's not going to open. And it may not reveal to you, to the person doing the guided meditation, it may not reveal to you what their key is. And then you're kind of guessing, astrological element or preference. It is not, sometimes it can be the same, but it's not astrological. It's not, I'm a Libra, so I'm an air sign, even though I am air sign, because that's what I connect with. It's not necessarily, so it's not astrological. It's your personal connection. I would be willing to try to. I'm pretty practiced at sending energy. People feel from a distance. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sink in the shadows for a minute while Mama talks. Ayahuasca. I would love to do ayahuasca. Again, I would need to really know the person that was holding the ceremony, because I would not just trust anybody, because that shit is not anything to fuck with. But I would really love to do that. Ayahuasca is that what you're asking? Is Denise the one that asked it? Yes. Ayahuasca is a well-trained shaman. Yes. Yes, the meditation is personalized. It is personalized at the moment that you're there, though. It's not like I have to make a different meditation for everybody. It's personalized at that moment. Ayahuasca is a herb that comes from a root that grows in South America. And I think it's a root. Yeah, who said root or bark? I think it's a root. And it is a hallucinogenic. But people have really gained a spiritual connection that they never had before when they do this journey with a trained shaman. People have also kind of lost themselves and been a little off after doing that. So it is not something that I would mess with without really, really trusting whoever was leading that. They're having a workshop in South Florida, really, because it's illegal here. You cannot, but there's a lot of stuff that's illegal here that goes on. But it is illegal here. You cannot advertise that you're doing an ayahuasca journey because it's illegal. Yeah, you can't order the root on Amazon. You cannot. Can ask, yeah, lasts for around 6 hours. Yep. I'm good. Getting ready to move. Yes. Catherine, that would be no problem. Ayahuasca, mind-altering substance derived from a root. Thank you. With some cultures use to connect with spirit, but like all psychoactive drugs, should be approached with extreme caution. Yes, yes, yes. Extreme caution. Yeah, I know they talked about, you know, trying to make it okay for shamans here to hold journeys. And because it is such a powerful thing and people have been really fucked up by it, by people who didn't know what they were doing, but still, that they decided they wouldn't allow it here. Awesome. I want you all to be able to open up your third eye. I'm sure there are videos on YouTube that are meditations to open your third eye. You could try one. It might work. I don't really know. I don't know. I would be surprised if it worked, but hell, just to meditate is an awesome thing. So it's not going to hurt. You could definitely try some. If you are coming in May, though, we will definitely do a third eye opening ritual, because I think it's something really important. And I think for the connections that we all have, I think it would be a good thing to have your third eye open. Be aware, though. However, I will tell you the downsides. Okay, so the upsides are you connect to people. So I so want you all to be able to come in May. You can connect to people. You can connect to divine. You can connect to, you know, your guardians, your guides. The connections are easier. You begin to see things a little bit differently. You begin to see soul in people's eyes. You know what I mean when I say that? When you look at someone and you might not really like them. That's okay. No problem, Leland. You might not really like them, but you suddenly see something else in their eyes that you're like, wow, you know what? You've been through a lot of pain. And all of a sudden you think of them differently. Ah, you are not the only witch that doesn't have a drum. And that's one of the things I was just saying, I think to Hexen tonight, that I want to talk to my shaman about coming in May and doing maybe allowing us to make a drum here. The downside to that, whoo, spirit. Can you all see that? Okay. That is a huge connection, because okie dokie. So anyway, yeah. That is going on. So the downside to opening your eye is that I am totally screwing this up. That really, Rachel? See, connections. The downside is some people start to get migraines after the third eye opens. I was one of them. To me, it is worth it. I would much rather be aware and connected and get migraines sometimes. Some people, when you open your third eye, it is an experience that you have not experienced. And I have known a couple people who have lost relationships because their third eye opened and they realized that the person that they were with was not who they were supposed to be with. Okay, I get it. I have, what else? Cluster migraines from past concussions. Yes, absolutely. Even if you get cluster migraines now, this could cure your cluster migraines too. It doesn't mean that it will happen. It happens differently to everybody. Okay, I don't know what spirit is trying to tell us. Okay. Yeah, all of a sudden, it's just so weird. You can't really see it now. Yeah, you can a little bit. Okay. What else, guys? Worth a try. Go vegan and open the third eye. Woohoo! I have a history of migraines too. Yeah, even if you have a history of migraines, it is definitely open it. You feel like you want that connection. You're ready for that connection for sure. You look and see the world with more love. Yes, that's what I mean. There's people around that you kind of don't necessarily like very much, but you suddenly look at them with more empathy. You try to see where they have come from. If you're already an empath, then you open your third eye, everything is even more intensified. Yes, for me too, Alex, for sure. For me too. So, yay. Maybe I could get my life together and earn enough money for tarot stock. See? Yay. I love it. Love that tapestry behind you. Where did you get that? I got it at a witchy shop in Corning, New York. But apparently, if you Google Wheel of the Year tapestry on Amazon, it comes up for like $13, I think somebody said early on. Since I was a child, so does my daughter, right? Jen, can we do a video on how to handle intense emotions as connected to our spiritual journeys? Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Absolutely. For sure. Just practice shielding, which is easier said than done. True. And shielding does not work for everyone. I think we had talked about before, my youngest son, he doesn't shield because he's like, yeah, that doesn't do that. There is no shielding for him. But I think sometimes it's something you're born with, because I was talking with Lisa from Tarot Alchemist, who also was born with mediumship abilities, and she said the same thing. She doesn't shield either. She just has figured out how to communicate with them enough to say, hey, you need to back off. So mine so far has included a lot of signs and experiences, from hearing and seeing things to feeling someone I know's emotion without having talked to them. Yes. Yes, absolutely. And if you're empathic, you know that a little bit already. It just intensifies a lot. Yes, yes, yes. Yay. Okay. I like it. I use a mirror technique because I can't tell what emotions are mine and what isn't. Oh, that's a good thought. Can you close your third eye? Nope. That's the short answer. You can build a wall around it, kind of. Yes, we are. Come on, it's been an hour and 45, guys. You can kind of block it off if you choose to do that, but you still are aware. And so you can ignore it, but you can't shut it again. There is no shutting it. Ha-ha. See, Ange? And there is something to be said. I like the sticker idea because there is something. I usually put oil on my third eye when I start working with it, because it brings your focus to the correct spot. And so I like the sticker idea, putting a sticker over it so that you know where you're connecting to. Thank you, Mad Witch. I had such a good time with that interview. Drum making, that would be awesome. See, I agree. I think I'm going to talk to my shaman. I have to get a hold of him and talk to him about coming here. Now, I will tell you that if we do a drum making, it is, a cost. That's an extra cost because he has to get the horse hides and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think. I think mine was like, I can't remember now. I have to look it up. But it is a cost. So, but it's something we can think about. My first, second, and third eye is aching with this pain in my head. Okay. Call your doctor, honey. Please. When it's open, it's open. Yes, but you can pay less attention. Like if you went to the gym, your muscles will, yes, exactly. There, you can kind of ignore it. It still will, it's funny, it still shows itself to you. Like It's high butterfly magic. It still shows up in your life. Stuff happens and you still are more aware of it than you would have been had you not opened up your third eye. But you choose how to, what to do with that. You choose to ignore it or to embrace it and do something about it. And after a while, you notice it less and less. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And that's true. After a while, it does do less and less. I have less migraines now than I did last year. So that's good. Obviously a dumbass. What? I want to open mine. Shit. Boy, you guys are going fast. Trying to lay in bed with the room completely dark, eyes closed. Yes, 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 yes. Do that. Because of the power I may have had in my past life, but I feel like I'm going to need help. Okay. Well, I'm here. I will try to help for sure. Hi, Jen and everyone. Sorry I was late at a parade. Oh, that's cool, Brittany. I like it. I want Mother Jen to bust my third eye open completely like a young horny couple on their wedding night. It'll be the one and only time a woman has had such honors. I am honored, Brad. Thank you. And I accept and I am honored. Oh, Talia, that's okay. I know. What would we do without Brad? I love you, Brad. You're awesome. And yes, I will absolutely crack open your third eye, you and me, honey. Oh, so funny. Okay. Good. Yes. Go to bed, Kay. I'm sending you energy and oh, shoot. My healing candle disappeared. Oh, is it back there? Yes. I will light my healing candle and do that. I've never tried a past life regression, but yes, I know I want to too. I hope you can make it in May too. I hope you all can make it in May. I think we should do the third eye opening for the next session. I'm excited to get it open, but not as excited as Brad. I blocked mine for years out of being scared of what happened to me, which was actually beautiful, but I just wasn't ready for what I saw. There you go. And that's, like I said, I hate to talk about the bad parts of it because there's so many good parts. But you do have to be aware that it changes how you see things. And so if you're ready for that change to actually be aware of things. 31st, May 31st, which is a Friday through the following Thursday. So the first week in June. I am redoing one of my hand drums tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. What was your initial experience when you first opened your third eye? Okay, my initial experience. Do we have to sign up ahead of time for May? You do not have to sign up ahead of time. I do recommend it so we have an idea anyway of how many are coming and stuff. But you don't have to. You can come the day of and be like, hey, I'm on my way. I'm coming. Awesome. Do that. My experience. So my experience was beautiful. It was, I was in a mediumship class with these, I don't know what you call them, professors, these teachers that learned at Lilydale how to teach mediumship. Can my hubby and I come for 3 or 4 days and go? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. What about live session some night for some of us that are willing to try and wanting to try? Then if no one can come in May, they can still do it. Yes, let's do that, Brad. I'm willing to try it. I just can't guarantee it's going to happen. I just try to go home and visit in May. My friends and family would love it too. Yay! Absolutely. So I was sitting in a room with 4 other people. We had all learned about mediumship. We had all practiced our mediumship muscle on each other. What were the cards you used earlier? I was getting a lag on the other machine, so I missed a lot going for some hazel in the hedge. I was with 4 other people who I had practiced with before, mediumship with before. They did the guided meditation and the door opened. when the door opened, I think I talked last time about the gray light. I see a gray light when I connect with spirit in such a powerful way. I see when I got my Reiki, same thing, that gray light. That gray light to me is the brightest light that I can see. It is a brilliant, absolutely brilliant light. But I don't know if it's different for everyone. I'm sure it is. And it was gray, I think, for me because to me, a white light would not be a healing good light. It would be you're trying to look at me too much, or you're trying to overpower me, or so that would not be something I would go towards. So can I suggest a mediumship course? Yeah, Lilydale. I would love to, maybe I'll start a mediumship course during the shadow time after Yule. I would love to do that again. This is the name of the deck. Um, 70? Oh my God. 70 people? Where the heck did all you all come? Yes, Lilydale, spelled like that. Yes. I will do a mediumship course in the shadow time. I can't believe there's 70 people here. Suddenly I'm like, whoo, wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Simon, because that's obviously where people came from that are different people. Thank you, Johnny. So I getting to rinse the dye out of my hair. Okay. So I was in a room with 4 people. They did the guided meditation. Hi, Dustin. Welcome. They opened the last door. I saw my gray light. My light was gray, which just meant that I could look at it without squinting and stuff for me. How far are you from Hartford, Connecticut? Ooh, I don't know. Connecticut doesn't, I don't think it's very far though, because like Boston is 4 hours for us. That should give you an idea anyway. Are you closer to Lilydale? To LI, New York? I might be. 5 hours. New York City is 5 hours from us. It will take me 26 hours to drive. Whew. That's a long time. Oh, I love you, Brad. A squirrel for each of us, right? Unbelievable. Wisdom of the Bumblebee. Ooh, I love that. I love that name. Welcome. Glad you're here for the first time. So when my third eye opened, I experienced a big gray light. Once your third eye opens, there is a stepping back down the stairs period of time that I don't know how long it took. It didn't seem to take very long. I feel like I flew back down the stairs that they had brought me up in the meditation. And then you open your eyes and you think, wow, was the world always this bright? Did I always see things like this? It just immediately, to me anyways, like I said, to me, it looked like the first time I ever got contacts. Yeah, the colors. You see colors in people. That's the first time I realized that people who talked about seeing auras weren't full of shit. Because before that, I was like, yeah, you see colors around people. Sure you do. But you do. There is like, everyone carries a color with them. And it does change with their mood, and it is a very different, hard to explain, but different. Oh, sorry, Brittany. Did I miss a question? Brittany. God, I can't even find you, Brittany. The chat is scrolling so fast. I can't believe it. Lights also. Yes, some lights are much brighter. When I'm angry, I go deep purple. Ooh, I like that. I'll have to piss you off and look at it. Mosquitoes love me too. Ah, yes. I'm trying to find your question, Brittany. I'm sorry, honey. It is hard when the chat starts scrolling this much. I was asking in the Modern Tarot book on the 7 of Cups, it told me to use water and a mirror and a spell. Can you tell me what for? For the 7 of Cups. Hold on, let me look. They love O types for some weird. Yeah, I'm definitely. You're only a 4 or 5 hour drive from, so anyone coming into Newark Airport willing to pick you up. Ooh, right? I know, scroll off topic. My eyes change color when I'm angry. They go from blue to green. Woo! Watch out for Ange if her eyes are green. My opening was waking from surgery. Wow. But Gran, who was a medium, said it would happen sometime and laughed. She knew Great Gran was ahead as well. I think I'm going by her. Ah, there you go. I think it was to connect with that energy, Brittany. 7 of Cups. Hold on. I'm almost there. Yes, the 7 of Cups. So in this book, I will tell you, first of all, before I look at it, but in this book, which I love, mine was a near-death experience. Ooh, I would love for you to share that. Can you see auras from pics or only in person? Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It depends on, I don't know if it depends on the person or the picture or what the picture was used for. There are times that I cannot see their aura in pictures and I'm like, I don't know why that is. I'm not sure. But yes, sometimes I can. Anyways, I'll tell you, this book specifically uses, she uses spells at the end to connect to the energy of that card. So get thee to a crystal store, purchase the biggest, purpliest, sparkliest amethyst you can afford. This wonderful crystal is known as Sobriety Stone. Its tremendous energy helps people. Yes. So when she's talking about doing this spell, it is specifically to connect to the 7 of Cups energy. Mine too. I was told it was a Scottish thing as a little girl. I can't do pics, only animals, plants, and people. No kidding. Do you see them on their VRs? Do you see them on their VRs? Oh, videos? Yeah. Yes, I think. It's funny. After a while, you don't notice them anymore, but I think so. I'm pretty sure. It's, once it opens and that's what you're used to, sometimes you take it for granted. And it's funny that I don't always notice people's color anymore because I just always see stuff unless it changes. Like if you're talking to somebody, it changes. Suddenly you're like, oh, what did I just say? Either good or bad to tick you off or to... Me too. Conjure, my honey says, I have shark eyes. Dave's changed from gray to blue to green. Haha. I'd love to know mine. No shit. Okay. Wow, you guys, 70 people. I'm blown away. That's awesome. I'm totally psyched. You guys are awesome. We've been on for 2 hours. Are you guys, I mean, I'm okay if you want to go for a little longer. If you have questions. The third eye thing, I don't know how much more I can tell you about my experience. I started having migraines, different migraines. I had headaches before. I would call them headaches. I started having different migraines that, were pretty intense. I lost some relationships that I had before, not lovers relationships, but friendships. There was a couple friendships that I thought were sound, and then when I could see the connections that they had, I didn't want to connect with them anymore. What in the... It did. Wow. I kind of want my son here to know who the hell is here. Yeah. So anyway, things changed for the good too. So many things changed for the good. That's why I wanted to do it to begin with, is because I want to know. I want to have those connections. I want to be able to teach those connections. To me, since I've opened my third eye, that has become my passion in life, is to teach people how to connect, because it's just an unbelievably amazing thing. That one of the things I was saying in Simon's interview, that, I could talk forever. So, but is that people are depressed now, and not that they weren't depressed before, but ooh, aren't you bright, Anthony? Thank you. No problem, Brittany. I hope that helped answer a little bit. If not, then message me, privately. Those connections that you have suddenly become everything. It's one of those experiences that I want everyone to be able to share. I want everyone to be able to connect to each other, because yeah, if we were all open, that's right. Once you feel the connections that you have with people, suddenly the world is like a really different place. It is something that you want everyone to feel. It is compassion for everyone. It is... Now, I will tell you, there's some things that happened that I had to... I don't know how to say this. I had to figure out how that worked in my real world, in my day-to-day work life, home life, married life. Yes, please link the group, guys. Perfect. Not a school night for the kids, trolls. Yeah, I know, right? Things like, I don't know if I should go there, but I will a little bit. And I'm not going to go personal really, but I will tell you things like your sexuality, when you feel the connections with other people, means something different. And it is like another way to connect. So my sex life with my husband improved, but I had to be careful, because that connection is much more easily sought with other people. So there is, you have to learn how to deal with that. It's like anything else. You kind of can get high on this connection. It's so awesome that you free your spirit up. It suddenly is like, I want to connect with everybody. Like when somebody totally repels you with their energy, and in your professional role, you have to ignore it. Yes, that's it. That's it. How many times I have had someone come in for a mammogram that I'm like, I cannot stand this person, but I have to treat them like I would every other patient. Like, I totally love them. So absolutely, that is it for sure. Made my spirit so happy to know that she wanted to practice as well. Yay! Guys, join Jen's Facebook group. Yes, if you would like to continue our discussions, and we try to, you guys can give me suggestions on what you want to talk about. I'm just plugging my phone, guys, because it just warned me that it was 15%. Then please join the Face group, like the video. We kind of, I leave a lot of stuff open to what you guys want to talk about. And so I get a lot of your suggestions from Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you don't have to. That's okay. But yes, I know. My moderators are the best in the business, boy. I appreciate all of you. I love seeing Angie and Maddie battle over linking. I know, right? Isn't it great? I love them. And I may need to figure out a couple more monitors too. Becca, hi! What are you doing up so late, Becca? Holy crap. Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12. What is it, like 2, 3 in the morning? Jen, thanks so much for sharing your experience. You are welcome. I love seeing Becca here. You are a night owl. Holy moly, lady. You guys are just amazing. And I am so proud to be a part of this whole community. And I can't believe 70 people. Smite all the trolls. All right. You're in, Dustin. If I can catch you. Holy cow. Chat is going so fast. I can't even catch you. There I am. Okay. There you go. Just sorry. If you're new, that happens to me a lot. Just give it a second and I'll be back. Yes, number 6 tonight. Where is Hexen? Poor guy, he probably fell asleep. Anyway, if you're new, just hang on. It comes back around. Only to Thor. Yes. It's because the vibes are high. Oh, good. Hexen's there. Yay. Dave is back. Now I don't want to get off, you guys. I know I've been on for 2 hours, but you're the other Brit, huh? Yeah. Sorry, just have had my head down. That's okay. Dave, I'm glad you're here. Just trying to relax. I hear ya. It was a great interview today, and I just loved it. And someday I'm gonna get over across the pond to meet Becca and Steven, and I don't know if Steven's still on. Poor thing, he's probably asleep too. And Simon, 2 more hours. Oh, you guys are killing me. 2 more hours. That's okay. It's all right, Becca. I totally get it. Steven is still here too. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. At least it's Saturday and we don't have to go back to work tomorrow, right? Midnight Madness. I know. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:46 here. I mean, for you guys, it's crazy, but... And I suppose, really, for me, it is because I'm not normally on this late, but it's only going on 6. Oh, see? It's early for you. I gotta plug everything in because I'm dying over here. Perfect. So, who else? What else do we want to talk about? I'll stay on for a while longer. And here I am fading because let's go another hour. I know, right? I got up at 3 a.m. I'm sleepy. Here I am fading. I missed it. What? Oh, because I haven't eaten yet. Oh, Ange, go eat, honey. Jeez. You look so relaxed, Jen. It's nice. I know. You know what happened? All right, I have to say, too. I decided I was talking with, did you have a hand fasting ceremony? I'll come back to that. When my husband was redoing my room for me, after I threw my little hissy fit today, I said, I think I might want that other chair because I love my blue chair that I normally sit in, but it sinks down so much that I don't I don't like how it is. I can never sit back like this because I don't like to do that in that chair. So I think I might keep this chair. Okay, hand fasting. What is a hand fasting? It is a pagan wedding ceremony. Right, Becca? I know they are totally fast. It is when you commit yourself to that other person for as long as the gods and goddesses and you want to be together. And you literally tie cords around your hands. That's what the hand fasting meant. And it is a beautiful commitment ceremony. It's really beautiful, like tying the knot. Yep, absolutely. Would you suggest hand fasting for someone who doesn't want a Christian wedding? Absolutely, for sure. And you can find a pagan priest or priestess to do it. I think I'm still registered. Actually, I have to look. I might have to pay my registration again. But you can absolutely find, yes, like Celts, yes. Does it have to be a pagan priest? No, does not. Not at all. You can sign up to perform ceremonies online now for most states. And type munch, right? I just asked my boyfriend if we can do a pagan wedding. Yay! No, I think he'd manage. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to get married in the woods, right? Oh, that is exactly where the idiom comes from, tying the knot. And hand fasting was something that actually carried over into some Christian ceremonies. Yes, it did. Pay it, girly. I will, absolutely. I'll pay it and get back on so I can do them again. Yes, I am. If you send me a friend request on Facebook, please send me a message also, though, that says, I watch your videos. I know you from your videos. Because I was saying that, oh, did I miss a Stephen? Oh, what did I miss? No, I think you meant, yes, because I have all of a sudden gotten a lot of weird, creepy friend requests from weird, creepy people. But if you watch my channel, I am happy to welcome you into my friends. For sure. I will get onto the Facebook group when I'm done and accept, those of you who have answered our 2 questions, which are so tough. Are you a subscriber to the YouTube group? And what is your YouTube name? That's it. Absolutely, Keith. I would love to do that if you get married. Oh, I adore you. And I can't believe you're still here. You're so quiet tonight, Keith. Hand fasting, religious, spiritual ceremony, you still have to have it legalized. Yes. Just like any marriage, you can choose to get divorced. Yes. Absolutely. I would love to hand fast any of you. You've really helped me. I've learned a lot from your past videos. Yay. I hope so. I'm here to help you guys whenever you want. For sure. Me too. It's scary. If Josh is down in May when we go, would you? Oh, hell yeah. Hexen, I would love to. I would absolutely hand fast you guys. I know from your group, Simons or YouTube, right? I know what. What else? Sold. A partner who cleans and cooks is a definite plus, right? Right? Oh, you guys are awesome. Hand fasting everywhere. You get a hand fast, and you get a hand fast, and you get a hand. Everybody gets hand fasted. Oh, I'm Beltane. Oh, perfect time to hand fast. Love it. Love it. Love it. Did I ever tell you guys the story about when I was on Oprah? I think I did not too long ago, didn't I? I was on Oprah to talk about, maybe not. Yes. See, I knew I did. No problem. Yeah, I was on Oprah to talk about mammograms, actually. I wrote a letter to Dr. Oz. And it was because Dr. Oz started this stupid thing. Now, don't get too excited, you guys. They didn't show my part. But did this stupid thing where he said that women needed to use thyroid shields when they got mammograms, which is retarded. Because thyroid shields go here. And when you do a mammogram, the x-ray is going here. And you might get a tiny bit of scatter this way. And yes, it's possible that you get a very tiny bit of scatter radiation into your thyroid. But for the most part, we got to talk about this, sis, right? For the most part, you do not get that. And the problem with the thyroid shield is that it is in, all right, sorry, but I'm a mammographer, so you all have to figure this out. When you are doing the mammogram, you are trying to pull everything you can from the chest wall. And so if you have a thyroid shield on, it could get in the way of the picture and make it so I have to do another picture, which means you get more radiation. You just greeted with socks and flip-flops. I hope you had on more than socks and flip-flops, Maddie. So I was writing him a letter to talk about how that I'm a mammographer, and while I love some of the things that you say, Dr. Oz, some of the things you say are not acceptable. This is going to create more havoc. We need to talk, sis. I know. So, take an iodine, right? So, Oprah's producers called me, invited me to come out. I need to tell you something. I'm straight now, apparently. What? You are not. You're kidding, right? I'm still waiting. Lies, right? I know. Thank you for all your... you're welcome. How do we book some time with you? Private message me on Facebook. Brad, where are you? You better be coming on to tell me you were kidding. I don't live in a place that even has Uber. What? That does not answer my question. You better be... Okay. Okay. He's kidding. You scared the shit out of me, boy. Okay. So, Oprah's producers called me, invited me to come on the show to talk to Dr. Oz. And actually, it's funny. It was his last time on the show before he got his own show. So it was right before that tells you how long ago it was. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. It was a long ass time ago. So, I actually got to take my mother with me, which I know when you know me and you know how I am with my mother, but my mother loves Oprah too. And so I was like, all right, fine. Come on, Mom, let's go. So they flew us out to Chicago. We, got to, we were in the audience and everything. And then they called us up. Doesn't your husband get jealous that you take so much time going live for us? He really doesn't. He's really good about that. He's great about it. Because he watches news. I'll tell you guys, he watches a lot of news, and I get sick of it anyway. So if I'm down there for longer than one show, I come upstairs anyway. Anyways, so we were in the audience, and Oprah, first of all, it's hilarious. I'll tell you, Oprah is super paranoid, but I guess if you have that kind of money, probably you are paranoid. We couldn't have our phones, so there's no pictures. I'm so pissed because they took your phone, labeled it, and put it away for you so that there was no pictures. There's no, you have no memory of being there other than I actually, at her shop, I got a green sweatshirt that I still have that's in her favorite green color. And she's super paranoid. And then she walks out in her bare feet with her high heels. What are the heels? I don't know. While she's here, what? Oh, that's so true, Ange. I remember Frankie saying he had to come out as straight to Jen and disappointed her. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted like that. Thank you. Amazon apparently sells these. If you look up Wheel of the Year tapestries. Leela and I are an item now for hand fasting. Okay. All right. I'm good with that. I know it's funny. I shouldn't react that badly, but yes, stilettos. But the red, the red thing on the bottom, they're like Manolos or something. I'm not really a big fashion person, guys. I buy all my clothes at thrift shops. So, I don't know. But there's some fashion shoe that is red on the bottom and it's super expensive. So that is what she came out carrying them in her bare feet. Louis Vuitton, maybe. Is that it? I don't know. Red on the bottom, Louis Vuitton. Okay, so it's Louis Vuitton. And so she came out carrying them because she's like, I know you all see me in these big, huge high heels, but I never walk in them. I just carry them, sit down, and put them on when she's in her chair. That's like her secret, which you don't get to learn unless you're in her audience. Which that cracked me up. So then she brought Dr. Oz out and they start the show and everything. And so then she says, so Dr. Oz, I have to tell you that there's someone here who does mammograms who thinks you're wrong about something. And he's like, I am not wrong. Who is it? What do they think? So she called me from the audience. I go up on stage. I sit down. I'm like, yeah, you're wrong. This is why. And I explained it to him. And he's at first he's like, well, all right, I kind of get that. And then he was like super arrogant about it. He was like, yeah, I'm not wrong. So is it normal for them to do 3 mammograms and an ultrasound in one visit? Absolutely, Roseanne. If they can't figure out what it is and they need all that to figure out that it just ends up to be a cyst, absolutely. It happens for sure. So he was super arrogant about it. So he all of a sudden was like, yeah, well, I'm not really wrong about it because the scatter radiation. I'm like, okay, yeah, but the scatter radiation that you're getting in your thyroid is not anything compared to if you have to repeat that because this thyroid shield gets into your picture, then you're giving more radiation because you asked for a goddamn thyroid shield. And he was like, yeah, well, so he was such an arrogant ass that they totally cut my part out of the show. I was so pissed because, sorry if you read my comments already, just wondering how we could go about setting some time to sit and chat with you. Oh, yes. Okay, so Stacy, private message me on Facebook. Do you have Facebook? I would like you to private message me on Facebook and I can talk to you about that. There's a couple different ways. I have a Patreon account. And for $50 a month, I do private sessions. Or I can figure out something just like for a private reading if you're just looking for a tarot reading. You did? I have to say, because of Simon's interview, I haven't really checked my Patreon at all. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate I appreciate all of you anyways. And you all know that. But thank you. I will be in touch with you then tomorrow, I'm sure. Just because of Simon's interview, I haven't been on there. 16-year stage 3B breast cancer survivor. Tammy, high five, sister. That is awesome. I'm very proud of you. That is not easy. And yes, he has always come across as an ass. And he was so an ass that they just cut out my part completely. So I was really annoyed. But I got to go out and hang out with Oprah. And I thought we had a ball. How do we find you on Facebook? My awesome monitors will put the link in. Or you can look up my private Facebook also if you want. It's under Jennifer Willowin Storelli, Storelli. But there's our Facebook group for our page. Hi, Tammy. Yay. That is, I know, awesome respect. Woo, woo, up high. So that's my Oprah story. I got to meet Oprah, hung out with her. I hung out more with her producers, really, than I did her. I had, it's funny. You don't get to see Oprah until she's actually on. It's not like I hung out backstage with Oprah or anything. No. I just met her that one time on stage, and I thought, Oh, good. Well, maybe after we're done here, she'll like invite me back and I can actually get a picture of her and me and my mom or something so I can prove, hey, look, Oprah. Nope, wasn't. I kept for a long time. I wonder if I still have it. I kept I printed out the emails from Oprah's producers so I could prove I was on, because I was like, how the hell am I going to prove there's no pictures? How am I going to prove that I was there? And so for a long time, I printed out the emails that I got from, you know, from her producers. But I don't know if I still have them. I don't even know if it's still, it was the email I have now. It was a long time ago. I bet you I have it with my work stuff from where I was working at that time. Because that was the point. The hospital I was working at the time was all excited because I was like promoting the hospital. And they were really pissed that my part got shut down too. So, all right. Is there a link to your Patreon? Yes, actually my Patreon link after every live, if you come back to any live, after most videos, it shows up. But my Patreon link does show up after every live video for sure, in the down bar. So yes. I am reworking my Patreon though. But I'll try to get that done soon so it's not so confusing. All right. All right, guys. You know what? I'm starting. It's 2.5 hours now. I so appreciate all of you. I'm totally, it's not letting you? Do I have that many friends? That's so weird. Shoot me a message. You should be able to message me and just say, hey, I was trying to friend you and it wouldn't work, and I'll see if I can friend you instead. I had it. I just lost it. What? Fading now, ready for sleep. Yeah, me too, Becca. I'm getting tired, starting to get that squirrel effect. That's why they call me Mama Squirrel. I so appreciate you all coming on to support me, though. That's great. Yay. And I will go on and accept those of you who have got onto the group. And welcome, and we're glad to have you, and welcome to our family. Not you what, Keith? Oh, you're wide awake, aren't you? Good night. I know. I love you too, Hexen. Christian Louis Vuitton. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. It's funny. I am so dead with fashion because I don't even look at tags. I buy shit at the thrift store. I remember my friend David took me in to look at purses at like a Sibley's. I don't know if you guys will even know Sibley's, at like a Lord & Taylor or something. And I was appalled that there was purses on like for $2,000 in there. I just looked at him. I'm like, David, that is $2,000. Why would you spend $2,000 on a purse? Ah, killed me. I just couldn't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right. Yay. Oh, I'm so sorry, King. You caught the end of a live. I'm so sorry. Everything I wear, I own from thrift store. I will not drop $2,000 on a stupid purse. Whoo, Leland, I'm so with you. So with you, because that is just ridiculous to me. I can't even imagine. I just don't get all that. I paid $13 for my purse. I've had it for years. There you go. Thrift stores. Do I even have my purse? Yep. Thrift store. I think I paid $3. So yay. Okay. I'm so glad to have you all with us, and to keep adding as many of you as we can. But it's pretty. Thank you, Keith. I'm sure. Best purse I have was found at the thrift store. There you go. All right, guys. I love you all so much. I'm so excited to be continuing to grow our family here. And this is great. I love that the connection is spreading, that everyone is starting to feel that we can have those connections. I'm so psyched. I will tell you really quickly, Sundays, for the most part, at least during football season, I take Sundays off. So I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you on Monday. And Thank you so much for coming. I love all my little squirrel friends, and Mama Squirrel loves all of you. Many blessings, guys. Thank you.